Hello guys, please welcome to Computer Software Design CSi ETABS 2017. Please take a look at lesson from lesson 1 to lesson 11. All of them will describe details about the menu bar of the software. The first I will say something a little bit about lesson 1, Introduction to the software, description of menu bars. Lesson 2, file menu bars, import, and so on to the next, and the last lesson, option menu bars. All of them, there are but several lessons that vary the most important for design. Now I will show you the lesson that are the more important. Lesson 5, define menu bar. Define menu bar is the most important toolbar for learning ETABS. Means we define material property, section property, spring, diaphragm, Pier, and so on load combination. Lesson 6, draw menu bar. This is the option draw menu bar for draw the Moodles. Lesson 7, assign menu bar. The option means we assign after you create Moodles. Lesson 8, analyze menu bar. Lesson 9, display menu bar. Lesson 10 is the most important design menu bars. Okay, now I will show and will introduction follow to my step and lesson after 11 lessons. Now I will continue the lesson 1. First, I open by double-clicking the ETABS 2017 on my desktop icon. Hold on a minute, the ETABS software is running. While you are opening the software, if your computer surfing internet, the ETABS software will open its browser automatically like the shown in the desktop. This is the browser of the ETABS. If you want to know more detail, you can click and go through into this website. Okay. Now, after we open the software, the ETABS locks some menu bars like edit, view, define, draw. All of them block except file and heft. We cannot click on them. If you want to click and edit and assign or following to the lesson, you can edit the Moodle first. So I click new Moodles. After you click the Moodles, the software ETABS show like in the figures, so we can select the code. Use built-in setting with display unit. If the unit like a default US customers, or you want to change according to your code of your country, use the metric SI, metric MKS, or US custom unit. Now I use the metric SI. And still section data bus. I use the AI SC14 and still design code. I use like shown on the screen, and concrete design code I use ACI 31814. Now I click OK. The dialog box shows a pop-up window on the screen. So this is the first step of the created Moodle in the software. So, if you don't do nothing, you can click OK and then you edit it later. Now, I don't want to create a grid, only steel deck, structure truss, flat slab, and so on. I don't need. So I click OK. On my worksheet, there are the blank, just see the follow the grid lines and the follow the elevation are the second worksheets. Follow to the our lesson 1, Introduction to the Software, description of the menu bar. This is we call the menu bar. This is we call menu bar. I draw a highlight for you. This is we call this is we call toolbar menu. Not toolbar menu. Menu bars. This is called menu bar. File, edit, view, define, draw, select, and so on. Have. We call menu bars. And this one we call tool menu bars. In the software, there are separated two kinds of the menu bar and tool menu bars. The first thing that the learner first and easy to understand and remember. You should understand what they are mean of the menu bar: file, edit, view, define, draw, selection, assign, analysis, display, design, options, tool, and have. You should understand what they mean. Now, I just click in a file. You can take a look. New Moodle, open, close, save, import, and so on, and exist. Edit. Edit means the option that edit the Moodles. This is the most important option, like edit story, grid system, duplicate, replicate, extrude, merge, join, and so on. Edit frame, edit shares, add, edit design strips. View. You like a city set city views, plan set plan view, elevation view, and so on. Define. Define option is the most important. Material properties, section property, spring properties, diaphragm, Pier, Spandrel, group, functions. Function divided in two parts: response spectrum and time series. This I will detail and teach you in the next video. Generalize of the displacements, softmax, and so on. Draw. Draw option can create a Moodle by drawing option like create a column, brush, beam, and slab, or other shapes. Select option will detail in the next video and show you. You will be clear about it. Assign. Assign means you assign material, you assign section property to the Moodle you want to assign. Analyze. After you create a Moodle, you can analyze. After that, you check the Moodles. You check the Moodles whether your Moodle have any problem, conflict the Moodles, or join not connected, or either something wrong or problem while running. You can check the Moodle first. Display. You display the result after you analyze. Design, after you run analysis, you can design. So you can go through the option. And the option, it is the last lesson of our video lessons. And tool, we can add a plugin by coding. And help, if you need some help, you can go to help to a menu bar. Okay, now the lesson 1 finished. So we'll continue to the lesson 2 file menu bar. The file menu bar will be described about import and export. Thank you guys. Waiting for the next videos.